all getting there, right? A little bit older, and as we do, or as older citizens now these days have to worry about, adopting new technology, in this case mobile technology, can be a bit intimidating. But Tom Kamber is the Executive Director of Older Adults Technology Services, which is a nonprofit that really is a technology education service for senior citizens based in New York City. And Tom, thank you for joining us here. And I think I might need you. I know thousands and millions of seniors around the country need you. What are you seeing in terms of mobile adoption and kind of those impediments as far as seniors are concerned?
Well, thanks a lot, John. It's great to be here. And what we find is that for older people, technology adoption has been kind of a lagging problem for people for decades. It used to be that people took a while to adopt those call waiting systems for phones, or were nervous about the ATM scanning machines at the bank or at the supermarket. Then the internet came on, and it was email and phone and certain kinds of phones. Now the mobile devices are hitting the market for becoming very mainstream, and older individuals tend to be a little bit behind on the adoption. So they're always struggling to get into the mainstream, and what we're finding though is as people adopt mobile phones and tablets and mobile devices, they're having the same positive experiences as everybody else that uses them, but they're always a little bit slow to pick them up in the first place.
So I assume there's an opportunity here, though, I mean, as far as the industry is concerned.
Absolutely.
Because as you know, there's a fairly sizable elderly population today,
yeah.
And as we age with baby boomers,
yeah.
It's going to be bigger tomorrow.
That's right. And what we're seeing is this great convergence of the technology revolution from one side and the longevity revolution from the other. They say that we've added more years to the human lifespan in the last century than we did in all of human history before that. So the population is growing older, the market obviously is growing older, and older adults have a lot of disposable income that they're able to spend if you can convince them of the value proposition of the technology that they should be investing in. So they really will spend money and they'll really adopt these technologies enthusiastically, but they really need to know that we're actually going after the older adult market, that we care about seniors in terms of really getting people to use these things, and they have real value to change people's lives and improve their everyday experience.
So how do these devices and how does the technology have to appeal to the senior citizen market, if you will? I mean, what's not being done now that you think would make it that much more attractive and maybe spike that adoption, or at least get it on a little higher trend?
Well, there's really three ways that I think we need to market to seniors. First of all, seniors need to be included in the design process a little bit, because seniors themselves are the canaries in the coal mine for best quality design. So if you're trying to design something that works for everybody and you can get my 87-year-old dad to use it, it's going to work for you, it's going to work for me as well. So that's number one. Number two is that when we market and distribute these products, we need to do it in an older adult-friendly way. So we need to have seniors in the ads. We need to have seniors represented as part of the population that we're looking at, so that seniors see themselves and the relevance of these devices to themselves. And then finally, we need to integrate the mobile technologies into the things seniors care about, which are really social engagement, healthcare processes, and financial security. So to the extent that these devices are helpful for those three areas, seniors are going to really adopt them and start really picking them up.
And is there anything about the device itself? You mentioned about design,
yeah.
but is there something about that you think, whether it's visual, whether it's the tactile,
Sure.
sensory that goes on there?
Sure.
I mean, what is it about the device itself that you think would be a little bit better off for the senior of the future?
Well, some of these products are, some of the stuff is quite sort of obvious to most folks. The larger screen size helps seniors, so we teach the larger size iPad and Nexus devices rather than the 7 and 8 inch screens, which we think are too small for seniors. The phones, you tend to go the slightly larger screen. Apple just came out with a larger screen. The Samsung phones, those are a little bit easier for people. Better audio quality seems to make a difference. The HD audio that seems like it's coming out in the next few years, that's going to make a big difference for seniors using a lot of these devices. And then the other piece of it is intuitiveness of design. Seniors, we talk about the frustration threshold that people have, which is that line that you cross when something doesn't work well enough and you give up. For seniors, that threshold is a lot lower than the rest of us. So you got to have a product that's intuitive, right to the point where you can pick it up, start using it, and get to the finish line to use it effectively without getting frustrated in the first 5 or 10 minutes, and seniors will begin adopting it. So that design, kind of information architecture, and the way that people navigate the devices is particularly important for seniors, that intuitiveness.
All of a sudden I thought, he's talking about me.
Yeah, well, there's that too.
Hey, thanks for the time. I appreciate it.
Sure, glad to be here.